Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Deadman Company. As always, I'm your DM Shivam, and I use he/him pronouns. And I will let the rest of our lovely players introduce themselves.
I'm terrified. Oh no.
Oh my gosh, hey! We're gonna have major fun today. Okay, so I was thinking we would hit this fresh new store that sells these totes cute tops. Oh, and there's this new bomb Ulta that just got put in here. Ugh, I heard they have some choice new stuff. Oh my gosh, look at them. Do you see them over there? Have you seen that furball hottie before? Ash? Oh, they give off big ranger vibes. I bet that little cutie maple with them means they're a Drake warden. Ugh. I heard they have this agent, Nolan, who uses he/him pronouns, which makes sense because they are totes model material. Oh my gosh. Yo, what do you think? You see any cuties around?
No kidding. Look over there. Oh my gosh. It's ASLY. You didn't hear it from me, but they say that she is the thickest bitch in the sea, and you can sure tell. She's a water genasi creation bar. She's a she, her pronouns, and so do I as well. Kate, call me.
I wasn't mentally prepared for this.
It was this week.
Hold on, sorry. Oh my god. Okay, so there's this bimbo energy girl named Elena. She has wings, kind of a bird brain. I think she's puppeted by Izzy. Izzy uses she, they pronouns. Elena uses she, her pronouns. I'm not sure what the deal with her is, but I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I think she's a victory cleric or something.
Oh my gosh, big death cult energy. I live for it.
Death cult energy.
Big death cult energy.
100%. Anyway, what about you?
Oh, ew. What is that? I guess over there, it's Onibori who's supposed to be this, up-and-coming star or something like that. I don't know what they're going for, but vibes just aren't there, sis.
No.
I guess his agent is this Elliot who uses he/him pronouns. But Onimori is a fighter. A little unusual, but we'll see where it goes.
Yo, that little robe thing, so last season.
So last season.
Oh god.
Oh, fuck.
What's that over there?
Oh my god, look at those pecs. That looks like it's Red Man. I love the punk vibes it has.
Fuck.
It's it seems to use he/him pronoun. And their agents also does that. Very, very, very vibes, very cool.
Oh my gosh, they're a choice pick for you, and I know you're big into horns.
Oh yeah, horns, very good.
Oh my gosh, I am so prepped for this. Yo, I'm so ready.
I'm gonna die.
But, oh my god. Have you seen Dreadworm's nails?
Oh
What
my
color is that? A cherry pink or something like
It's
that?
serving fears.
Is that new? Is that the new color of the season?
It's that new fresh intestine color.
Anyone, tell me, how did he get that?
Fresh
Me.
meat.
You're the one. It's gotta be you.
Yeah, Kate, go for it.
Am I doing it in the voice or not? No, actually, no. Music's changed.
The
You
music's
can't
changed.
stop
No, look.
No,
that
stop.
that bit would have
I
been
don't-
perfect for that.
It would have.
Change it back. Change it back.
No, I'm gonna read it. The map makers head out from Mr. Peak towards the Stardrake. Dea gets an idea of what the potion from Daedalus does.
Wait.
I'm reading it
That's
how
not
I
what it
can.
says.
I'm not
That's
reading
not
it.
what
That's
it
not what it
says.
says.
I'm attempting to
That's
read it.
not what it says at all.
I'm continuing. The Red
Gotta
Rock of
read it
Irving.
verbatim.
The E map makers.
Hey guys, it's fine. It's fine. I'll show it during break. It's fine.
Yeah. God damn it, fine. When taking a break, Onimori gives Dea and Ash a stern talking to about their behavior, and the three clash. They then find a beak fish and fight off some spooky plants to protect it. While Elena uses some new-looking holy magic that gives her a sick-ass sword tattoo. I'm already stumbling over this. Dea uses the star power only to find out that it takes as many years off of her life as per level upcast that she does. Elena pets the fish, as is tradition, and it is discovered that is the result of the Pisces constellation falling. Ash and Elena get to first base, reveal some personal secrets to each other, especially Elena's thoughts that she believes that she is from CLO. Dea dreams about her old life and how she used to fake her prophecies. She then vibes with Maple and the fish. Onimori and Red Menace close the night out by being the unfortunate souls to discover that they have been found by the Dreadworm, which is where we pick up.
I'm so sad right now.
It's okay. It was posted in the. It's posted
All right,
in our
so
quotes.
during break, I'm gonna read it how it's supposed to be read, and we'll go from there.
Dramatic
God.
reading.
Mm-hmm.
Special edition,
Interpreted.
if you will.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for those immaculate vibes, Nolan.
Yeah, no problem. I don't like that it's quiet. Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah, because the Dreadworm's here.
Oh yeah, it's right in front of us.
Yeah, we
Ah.
start
Wait.
with happy, crazy vibes. Time to
Time to take those back. Shit. Okay.
You guys awaken from your rest as Onimori just yells out. A terrible silence has crept across the woods as darkness surrounds you guys, with the Dreadworm crawling towards you guys as he calls out, "Where is the little worm?"
Wait, I have a question. Is this in Draconic or Common? Sorry.
Let's go with common for
Okay,
just,
so we can. Oh God, I don't like that. We can know what it's saying.
Ooh, Maple's in Dea's lap, right?
Yeah?
Yeah, because we were sleeping. She's right there.
Yep.
As he creeps closer, you guys can see just the figure of a once proud dragon just looming before you. Its body is now strangely shaped, almost looking half starved, as you can see the bones underneath his skin as they almost seem to writhe underneath him. As he looks around, he calls out in the air, just approaching closer and closer still, as he stops before you, Dea. What would you all like to do?
Like the T-Rex, we don't move, and I can't see.
I think Maple has shrunk into Dea's lap and is just shaking.
No.
I'll say
Wait.
though, Ash is
I'm
probably
gonna
my
perched on
weapon.
the pillar.
Nolan, are you and Maple's is Ash and Maple still in fire element?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try something. She's gonna
Okay.
quick glance at everyone, the shush finger in front of her face. Very quietly, she's going to use her performance of creation, and on the ground in front of her, she is going to make a box of fireworks.
Oh shit.
Because from what Ash told us, this thing cannot see. It relies on its hearing.
Is this true?
Oh my god.
So this is 50 gold worth of expensive. No, it's probably more. I think it's like 60 gold now. Worth
60,
of
I
fireworks.
think, yeah.
I need creation bar.
Where the fuck did you get the? Oh no, you created it.
Created them.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Daya's just carrying a shit ton of fireworks.
I wouldn't blame her.
And a shit ton of fireworks.
Yes, it's very good. No, it's 6 times. I can make 120 gold worth of fireworks.
120 gold worth of
It can't be more than
fireworks.
it can't be more than 20 times my bard level, which is 120 gold. So she's making it's a shitload of fireworks, and she's
Okay.
gonna lean down to Maples, get her attention, and just kind of like motion like fire, like almost like a burst from her hand, and look down towards the fireworks. And she's gonna try and see if she can tell Maple to light them.
Alright. Maple is going to very carefully sort of lean forward and try and light the fireworks.
I feel like Dea, roll a deception check with advantage for using the ability here.
Okay.
I cannot use guidance, or we're gonna put ourselves out there.
I know.
so-
No, with
You're also not
advantage.
close enough, I think.
Ooh.
Pretty
really
good,
sick.
pretty good.
Hey, that's pretty damn good.
26. With a 26, as the fireworks begin to snap up, you suddenly see the Dreadworm reel back as like he begins to channel in just like this energy in his throat as he lets out this like this strange blackened blast towards the fireworks. It is thankfully in a cone away from you guys, as you can see like the black smoke suddenly rush over where like the fireworks are, and the ground just becomes scorched.
I
As you
think-
can also see, tiny little like pink fungal growths, the same color as the one currently affecting Red Menace right now,
Oh shit.
are currently growing across the ground too.
Forgot the Red Menace was diseased.
Same.
Wait, the fungal growths are growing in the Dreadworm?
It
They are
seems that they were
growing.
growing because of his breath now, so.
Got the
Oh.
nasty, stanky breath.
I was gonna say, while the fireworks were going off, Day is yelling, "Run!" And
Yeah.
we go.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it sounds like the perfect cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are just gonna run for it then?
We're gonna fucking have to. We can't exactly go against this thing,
At
can
least
we?
get some distance from it.
Yeah.
yeah. I think
You're
as
running.
as we're going, oh gosh.
This thing's so scary.
I think, how close am I to the Dreadworm?
You're probably about about where you are now, about 20 feet away.
Okay. I think as Ash hops down, can I throw up a detect magic?
Mm-hmm.
I want to
Sure.
see what I'm getting off of this Dreadworm right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. As you cast it, let's see. Well, the first big thing I will give you, the Dreadworm is giving off a very strong aura of necrotic and necromantic magic.
Yeah, okay. Can I
Oh.
venture a guess that they didn't give that off in the past?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty easy to tell that one at least.
Cool. Anything else?
Besides that, just your standard magics of evocation that most draconic creatures tend to give off.
Okay. Oh boy.
Mm.
Gosh. I think Ash is like grabbing is grabbing Maple and putting them on the back of the big fish, and then just like slapping the big fish in the butt, hoping to get it to run the other direction.
How
God.
rude.
Yeah, as you giddy up on the
Is he
fish,
going, "Whoa."
the dragon just like calls out once more as he says, "Fool, I recognize your aura. You were the one that killed me so many years ago, weren't you?"
Ah, fuck.
I think Onimori is just watching Ash for literally any sign of a plan or something to do.
All right. Hey, Shubin, this is gonna be a weird little pitch right now. I know that we're in kind of a clearing. Are there any canopies or anything up above this area, or is it open sky above us?
I'd say like in the area you guys are, because like you guys were in like an area with like a small pond that the fish was kind of like swimming in. You guys are pretty far away from any sort of like canopy areas. It would be a straight like, let's go with like 60 feet until like you get to like the canopies.
Okay, so there's no treetops above us.
Yeah, there's no treetops above you guys
Well,
right now.
fuck.
I
Okay.
mean, 60 feet isn't that far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
60
it's not
feet.
terribly that far if you
See-
just wanted to sprint for it, but you guys are gonna need to make a skill challenge then in order to like attempt to get away.
So, what Ash was thinking of doing, because they have a natural climb speed and they're pretty good in the trees,
Mhm.
they were going to ask it a question, but they wanted to be moving while they did it because they know it has a cone.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I also know they're on a recharge, but
Yeah. I'd say you, Ash, would be the only person who would know. They have to recharge that breath, and like, besides the big like breath, they're not particularly good at range attacks.
okay.
Though, woe be unto the person who stands in melee range.
Yeah. So, I think if Ash is able, they have a swim speed, so they're going to send like the direction. I assume everyone is going like south.
Mhm. Yeah, you guys can start sprinting for it, and like, well, it'll be like this can be like the talking before the skill challenge, and depending on where like your talking goes, maybe you guys will have to skill challenge your way the fuck on out of here.
Well, no, they said they can detect Ash's aura, so Ash is just going to split off to the west.
Oh.
Because
No.
there's no fucking way.
Okay.
He's going to lead them straight. The whole reason we were able to get away is because of sight before, and if this thing has learned to detect auras, we're not getting the fuck away. So
Fuck.
I think Ash
Okay.
is going to like swim because they have a swim speed.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to sort of run in the other direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do so. Where is Maple headed?
Maple's on the back of the fish.
Maple's in the back of the fish, headed a different direction.
Yeah. Oh, I can't move Maple. This is a curse.
I have to use the arrow keys to move. I can't drag. It's weird.
What?
Bull's
right.
built different.
Maple's on
God,
the fish.
everything's just fucking
Oh,
destroyed.
God.
It's fine.
Today.
Yeah, I think Ash is gonna run to the west as everyone else
Mhm.
is running south. And I think they are going to be moving, like they're attempting to climb the ruins right now and circle it essentially. As I think Ash is just gonna yell out, "Who did this to you?"
Of you filthy humans, as he begins to bound into the water after you.
Hey,
God.
He is currently now headed
Oh,
west.
I don't like
yeah.
that.
So I'm over. Oh no, I have Maple.
Yeah,
Ah!
sorry.
No, you're all good. So Ash would be like, gonna get Ash over here.
I hate how we have to move them now.
I do too.
We'll fix it.
Yeah. Sick. Ooh, cool.
First of all, is everyone else headed south? You all see Ash like swimming and headed for the west. How many people are headed south? How many people are headed west?
Is he trying to split us up?
He seems to be first chasing after Ash right now.
Is Ash trying to split us up?
It looks like Ash is intentionally leading this thing away from you guys.
Yeah, because the fish and Maple are going south.
You said there was trees about 60 feet to the south of us?
To the south and like about to the west too.
I would like to get somewhere where it's not water and start following Ash.
Like, yeah, you go to
He's gonna need
long way
backup
around
if he
and start following you
if
two.
this is his only plan.
Okay, so yeah, we'll say you're headed west then, but you're going the long way around, so it'll probably
Yeah, I'm a turn or two behind Ash.
be... Yeah, a turn or two behind. if
So
shit
you
goes
guys
real
have
bad.
like made a
Yeah.
distance to the south of us, but then you're like running parallel.
Mhm.
Okay.
Could I fly?
You can activate your flight. Are you going south or west?
West.
Okay.
I don't like that he's going
Are
alone.
you,
He's gonna
I'm assuming
die.
you're just following after.
Yeah. If he needs backup, I guess I'll try and help as best I can. I don't like this.
I will say I don't know what Elena's movement speed is. Ash does have a movement speed of 35, so unless
I'm
Elena
like barely right behind you. I'm
Yeah.
at 30.
Okay.
Mm,
Yeah.
alright. And let's go with Red Menace next. Just out of curiosity, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm following Onimori. He seems to have a plan.
Okay, also headed west. Daya! Everyone as you realize is now headed west. The fish and Maple are headed south.
Everyone just fucking abandoning them. I was gonna say, could Dea end up hopping on the fish too?
You could.
Hell yeah.
Onto
Hell
the
yeah.
fish. It's just a really weird horse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, so Daya's alone.
She's
not
not alone.
alone.
She has Maple and
Yeah, she has
fish.
Maple and the fish.
Which way is Red Menace going?
He's probably
Same,
following
same way
Onimori,
as you.
right?
Yeah.
Uh,
You're okay. You're with only
I
one.
guess I'll
Okay.
give you this. The Red Menace, Onimori, has taken to the trees and he is faster than you.
Red Menace can climb trees with a climb
shit.
speed.
Oh, he has a climb speed,
Speed
yeah.
off.
Oh, Red Menace has a climb speed. Let's
Yeah,
go.
both the climb speed, yeah.
Go.
Crazy.
And spiders, man.
Mm.
The spiders be
Spider-Man
crazy.
swinging.
Yeah.
Great.
Love it.
All right, Ash. The Dreadworm continues to chase after you as you're now in like the tree line. It bounds through like the trees, just using its like body to knock over anything in its way.
Sure. I think
boy.
Ash is yelling out because he's trying to lead it away. He sees what they're doing, but is still trying to lead it away, and just sort of yells, "I can help you. Who did this?"
People who offered me a second chance to get what I need for dragonkind.
Oh boy. I think. Oh gosh. Fun. I don't like that at all. I think Ash is going to hearing that they were sort of they've been fucking played. Someone's just playing chess with fucking everyone right now. I think Ash is just going to go, "You are being used by the humans. Do not allow them to do this."
By humans? As if I'd ally myself with them.
You are
What?
not allied with them, I know, but they brought you back to cause chaos. You are playing into their hands.
Seems you know less than I realized. Well then, allow me to tell you this. The little worm, where is she? She is the key to freeing dragonkind.
What the fuck? No. What do you mean?
I mean that we dragons, we can break free from the curse of death.
Fuck. I think Ash is like jumping between trees, just like swinging between vines.
Yeah, as like he uses snake-like body to just keep like sliding in like after you, snapping at branch after branch that you were on.
I think Ash like lands on a branch and turns back and just goes, "Death is a natural part of life. Evading it would be going against the laws of nature."
We can be the ones to right the laws of nature.
But look at what it is doing to the forest. Your necrotic energy is only bringing the forest down around you. Is this what you want, to destroy your home?
I will be able to fix everything.
I think Ash relates heavily to hearing the Dreadworm say that, and sort of just pauses and just goes, How? How are you going to fix this? How are you going to reverse this? Once you have what you want, what is your plan? Because right now it seems like you are grasping at straws.
I need right now is a proper power source for what I am and what we all can be. This is temporary.
I think Ash sort of leans back and just goes, I am sorry for what has been done to you, but I cannot let you keep corrupting this forest. You need to stop.
Do not lecture me as if you know what is best for dragonkind. Who appointed you as their keeper?
I fought for dragonkind for years of my life. I dedicated myself to fighting for dragonkind. You of all should know this.
The years you fought were a blink of an eye compared to the years I did.
The years where you brought more pain and divide in between dragonkind and the humans. You realize if you had joined us in our crusades, we would have been able to bring peace, but you only sought and to bring more fear and so distrust in between us.
You all killed my sister. How could I possibly go back and forgive that? How could I possibly reach my hand out just to get stabbed in the back again?
Do I know what he's talking about?
You would. As you remember, if you will remember way back during your death, he mentioned Horizon was wearing his sister's skin, like as basically a skin suit.
Fuck. Oh no, shit.
Wait,
Sick. Alright, no, sick nasty. That's pretty cool.
what?
Fine.
I think like Ash like lands on a branch at this point and looks back and just goes, She was forced into that ritual. That was not of her choice. She would not have done it if given the option, but she made what was best of the opportunity given to her. She made sure no one else would have to go through that pain, that no one else would lose family. She freed countless dragons from having to go through that.
Atonement, atonement, atonement. But you can't understand the amount of things that she did wrong to dragonkind. the sins she committed? If you just go ahead and forgive that for the few things she's done.
I think Ash like lands. I think hearing him like rant and then hearing like you can't just forget. Ash like lands on the ground and just goes, "I never said that I forgived her, and I do not forgive myself or the clan for the things that they did. But if you dwell in the past, then you have no chance of moving forward. We must be able to move forward, even given the pain that we have been through, or nothing can be accomplished. I know you are going through pain. My own people murdered her in front of me. But I know that this is not what she would have wanted. It would have brought her so much pain to see how the people and dragons are now, to see how you are. Would your sister want you to live on like this? Going after other dragons, stealing their power? That is not what they would have wanted."
Roll 1 persuasion check.
Fuck, I'm so bad at persuasion.
Guidance. Can I guidance from where I'm at?
No!
You fly down and high five me.
You
Yo,
have to
just real
fly
quick.
down and expose yourself.
Oh no, never mind.
For a
Buddy.
D4.
I care about Ash, but not that much.
No, not that much. Sorry.
We caught up at least enough to listen.
I assume you all can. I'm yelling at the Dreadworm, so I assume
yeah,
y'all
yeah,
can hear.
because you stopped too.
Yeah, I had stopped at the. Oh boy! All right, hey, I'm ready.
Good vibes. Good vibes.
Only
good
the
vibes,
best
good
vibes. Ooh, it pops up the roll in the window now. Ooh.
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 All right, here we go, guys.
Good vibes. Good
Let's
vibes.
go.
Oh, 16. I have a -1, but that's a 16.
-1, you finished everything on that, you monster.
God.
Jesus Christ.
That's a pretty good roll.
That's not bad roll.
It is a normal. It's a normal
That's
good
an
roll.
excellent roll, I would even say.
For Ash, that's a great roll.
For the
That's
Dreadworm,
not-
I
that's
think
a
that's
pretty
pretty
good roll.
convincing.
With a 16. He looks
Yeah!
at
16!
desperation in his eyes as he says, "I am this close to being able to bring her back."
Oh
Bring
no.
her back?
Bringing her back would not change anything. To bring change into this world, we must be able to make sure the things that they went through can never happen again. I think at this point Ash stops running and is squarely in front of the Dreadlord, has like stopped and made a point to like make a big noise that he has stopped, and he just goes, "We were always enemies, but if we work together, we could make sure that nothing would happen to Dragonkind, and that the atrocities that were committed are never repeated. Help me." Let me help you, and we can bring an end to all of the suffering.
That woman. You miss her too, do you not?
Yes, of course, I miss her. But I know that she lived for a cause, and that her death, while tragic, and I think about her every day, I know that she would want me to go on and fight for what she believed in. Fight for the peace that we know that we could bring.
Lie. Her face brings me a tremendous amount of anger. But if there's a way to bring my sister back, then certainly her soul may be brought back too.
What the fuck?
You are perhaps the only person I'd be willing to make this deal with, and it is only because of your connection with the little worm.
I think Ash at this point is like walking forwards towards the dreadworm, and is just saying,
If we are able to stop the assault on the forest and unseat the immortal king, then we can make sure that dragons live in safety. I am saying this to you now. Bringing them back, I have seen, and I'm sure you are aware of what undeath does to a creature, to a being. It is not something that is to be taken lightly, and I know that while we may get them back, it would not be them. They would be changed. They would not be themselves. I understand.
I think like Ash is attempting to pull like a full Ash is being real ballsy here, trying like a full like How to Train Your Dragon sort of moment. And is trying to go up and just lay a hand on the dreadworm. Just boop.
Oh my god.
I think is gonna go up and just sort of lay a hand on the dreadworm and just go,
Their physical forms may be gone, but you and I both know that when you truly care for someone, their actions live on far longer than they do in the hearts of the people and creatures that they touched. Your sister is not dead. She lives on through your actions to help protect dragonkind, embody what your sister stood for, and what my love also stood for. If we do not embody those actions, then we let them die. Please. We must not resort to this.
Roll one final persuasion.
oh boy.
You can do this, man.
You got this.
Oh,
Oh my god!
fuck.
I swear to God, I'm gonna fly down there.
Oh no.
I got a hand. Ash is going full commit. There's a hand right on the dreadworm.
Oh.
Does a 29 hit you, Ash?
I mean, yeah, probably. Yeah, no, for sure. I don't got that high of an AC.
You take 16 points of piercing damage,
Ooh, sick.
plus 5 points of necrotic damage.
Cool. Ooh, 16 would bring me down to that. All right,
As
sick. Oh,
He
plus 5 points.
bites you, he flings you against the back of a tree as he begins to just bristle. Just the sheer, like, the night growing darker and darker around him.
I think Ash like hits the tree and lands, And then-
let me finish. Wait, hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
As he looks at you with just like two pink eyes, just staring daggers at you, as he says, "Fine. I do not wish to commit an atrocity by killing a worm to bring back my sister. However, I sense others around." As he looks towards the direction that the fish and Dea went.
Oh no. Oh
Fuck.
no.
Fuck.
Oh no, no.
It is out of respect for the things you have done for our people that I will give you 24 hours to prepare.
Oh my god.
I think Ash, like, who has hit the tree and is standing up, is like wiping some of the blood from his mouth and like his face, and like slings it onto the ground as it just like glows white against the floor of the forest. As Ash just looks at the drake and just goes,
I will not abandon my ideals.
And neither will I. As darkness fades around him, and he is gone. There is now apparently an active draconic bounty on Dea and the fish.
sick,
Draconic bounty.
what?
sick. I love that. That's pretty sick. All right, cool. I think Ash collapses next to the
I'm
tree.
gonna fucking fly down there immediately. Oh god, this fucking. I hate this stupid.
Oh no.
Healing hands. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
You get, I think, 6.
Hell yeah, I'll take 6.
God. Are you okay?
Thank you. Yes, I will be fine. Where are the others?
They've run. They've ran. I don't know what words are.
We need to go find them.
Oh boy.
Okay. Let's go.
Alright.
There you go
We've
find the
run.
others.
Oh.
I was gonna say, probably as they had been running, Dea probably cast tongues onto Maple so she can use Maple as an in-between steering device for the fish.
Oh my
Hell
god.
yeah. So, all right, left here, right here. Fuck, that's a tree. Go around the tree. Left, right. Oh boy.
And just having us go full speed. Or as fast as this fish can waddle.
Incredible.
God.
Jesus Christ.
As Dea, yeah, you use tongues, both of you are steering around. As it suddenly becomes eerily quiet where you are. Roll a
Fuck.
perception check, Dea.
Fuck. Fuck.
Oh, boy.
Sick,
Perception,
nasty, sick,
perception.
nasty. Ooh.
Ooh.
19.
That was almost so
19, you can see pink eyes in the darkness, just like quietly whispering an incantation towards you.
Turn, Maple, tell it to turn.
Pivot.
As you,
Pivot.
with a 19, you just barely go out of view as it was trying to cast some kind of spell at you. Uncertain what.
Oh no.
I mean, there's no way we can stay still. We have to keep
Yeah, no,
moving.
you keep running as you rush out of the silence.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, Ash is running to find them again.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
I mean, I would think they're probably not being very stealthy about it. There's probably a pretty good, like, fucking path for the fish.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like as big as like 3 Clydesdales taped together. You know?
Mhm. As I would say that like eventually, as like dawn breaks, you do see Dea and the fish riding off in the distance. The rest of the party.
We knew.
All right. Ash just yelling, Dea, stop.
Maple, make it stop.
Oh boy! Maple just like pulling on the two big like koi fish like whiskers, just trying to.
Yes, he rears back.
Go go. All right, successfully stopped.
That was a spooky creature.
They were very scary. Yes, they're not our biggest fan.
I'm glad we're done with them.
I don't think we are.
Oh.
It's okay. Ash will probably have a plan. As Ash runs up and just goes, I do not have a plan.
That was going to be my first question. Ow.
Oh, I'm so spooked. Oh god.
So what were you trying to do back there?
My second question.
The Dreadworm could detect my presence. I wanted to lead it away from the star power. And also try and convince it if I was able. The Dreadworm was not alive for all these centuries like I thought it was. It was slain back in my time. But someone brought it back to life.
Like how we have and how Cut has been?
Yes,
Smells of sea hello.
I would agree.
Fantastic.
I will also give one more note, by the way, to that. He said that whatever happened, it was not a human. He did something with. So.
Not a human. But Cut, isn't he like...
Could be a
half dragon?
dragonborn.
Yeah.
I believe that the Dreadworm is being used.
I think Ash takes a second and just straight up punches a tree, and
I just got done healing you, dude. No, I'm kidding.
his knuckles are a little bruised, as some of the white blood is shining through his bruised knuckles, and just goes,
I think Cut has brought this thing back and is using
I think
it.
it was cut.
I think he is using it as an excuse to harvest from the Star Drake's energy.
I think we should confirm that before we make any hasty conclusions.
How long would the journey back to Mistral Peak be?
I think it's important because if we're wrong in that, we could be making a grave error.
I agree with you, Onimori. How long is the trip back to Mistral Peak?
We've only been going a day, haven't we?
Let's see. This is actually, that was the night of the first day, so it would take
We could
you.
make it by tomorrow. We could make it by the evening.
But wouldn't we be bringing the Dreadworm right back to him?
The Dreadworm has placed its eyes on Dea and the fish.
That's what I'm saying. If we bring them back, we're bringing that back to all of Mistral
Well,
Peak.
the Dreadworm, I would not be surprised if it already knew where the town was.
Okay.
I believe it does.
So we're just bringing them anyway because we believe that he already knows.
Well, he's been attacking the village for years now.
He has been sending creatures. We fought against them when we first arrived in Mistral Peak.
Wait.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wait.
We fought them. But
I remember that.
No,
I
no.
remember that.
We know it has been sending things towards the town. It knows there already is star magic there.
Yes, I believe so. Or
we should
powerful
head back
draconic
another-
essence. It
And
needs
what was
something
that
to
you
keep
said?
it alive.
You said 24 hours it gave us?
Yes.
That's what it was saying. Until, well, something happens.
Until
think
it
we should head
comes
back.
for me. Until it comes for Dea. and the fish.
It's already almost attempted that. It nearly got us a moment ago.
So our plan is just to waste the 24 hours to walk back?
I don't know.
It wouldn't be a full 24. The alternative is wasting 24 hours going deeper into the jungle.
The
Well,
reason that it was brought back, as much as I wanted to, I feel like going to the Star Drake may accomplish nothing. The bounty that this thing has placed, I believe that it can only be dissuaded if we are able to
I have a proposal, Ash. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Who is the phone?
Me.
Elena.
Elena, can I have the phone?
I give the phone.
I
We
called.
could just call Cut.
I called Dr. White.
Oh, or that.
You call her up, as she picks up and says, "Hey, I got Mona's message about the Dust Keep. We're doing everything we can there, so just focus on Mistral Peak, and we should be able to." And assuming she kind of looks around and everyone's like,
Yeah.
Spooked.
I have a question for you.
"Shoot."
I believe that first, there is a great worm that has been brought back from the dead that is living outside of Mistral Peak currently. They believe, or they told us, that it was by someone who was not human. Your benefactor. Are they human?
She grimaces as she says, "No, they are not."
What would your benefactor gain from starting this conflict between the worm and Mistral Peak?
I don't think my benefactor was the one who brought it back. At least, I can't see any reasons why they would.
Then let me ask you this. In your research into bringing us back the energy that comes with rebirth, is there a way to remove the magic?
Besides death?
Yes.
Well, to be honest, no. Even if to remove that energy, I mean, even if there was some way to just remove the thing with rebirth, it would still kill the thing that was reborn.
Typically, I remove the life energy from things by killing them.
Mm-hmm.
I do that too.
Thank
Yeah.
you, the red minute.
If there is anything like that, I can't imagine it would be a pleasant process. If you kept someone alive while still removing like their life energy, I shudder to think what that could do to someone.
The Immortal King. We met with them and they spoke of a benefactor who brought them back. They spoke of someone named...
Shoot, guys, I don't remember this person's name.
We didn't have a name.
We don't have a name.
We didn't have a name.
We
We had
say
a-
Lady in Red.
Oh,
We
a
had a
lady in red.
description.
Hold on, she was in red armor
Red.
and she had a red veil, so Cut did not know what they looked like.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I have my notes.
Okay.
It's what I'm here for, please.
We have a belief that they were brought back by someone in red armor with a red veil. Does this mean anything to you?
Like their style.
Not quite yet, no, not without any identifying features.
Damn.
Even then, if they're veiled, then I'd imagine they're probably taking some kind of steps to conceal their identity.
Can I do an insight check on the doctor?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go for it.
Sick, thanks. Ooh,
What the fuck?
Ooh, that's a 21.
21? Everything she's said has been the complete truth.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn it. All right.
She's our ally.
If I may,
Yes.
let's consider, regardless of details, there is a 50-50 chance the Dreadworm was either brought back by Cut or the same lady in red and Cielo. If it was Cut, then once we return, we will know for sure he is our enemy. If it was Cielo, and Cut's want to remove the Dreadworm in whatever way, shape, or form that is genuine, then we've just doubled, tripled our manpower. At least, what's the word I'm looking for? Incapacitate the dragon.
Oh, Q.
It
Well,
is
I
in
suppose it
pain.
could be.
It cannot live like this.
So you wish to kill it?
It is why I asked the doctor if there was a way to remove the energy tying it to life. It is running on pure necrotic energy, a foul stench of magic that I have not felt before.
Well, Ash, that sounds perfectly reasonable, and if you think that's the best course of action, I'll follow.
Isn't that just killing with extra steps?
You are correct.
Or do we want a very bad way of confirming if he is our enemy or not? Because I have had a thought.
Oh boy.
Dale, why would we want to make it any more complicated than asking?
Going to tell us you are a fool to think he will actually tell you that.
We have magic if you really want to delve.
Helena's sweating.
Well, we know he is collecting stars, and he's missed out on a few.
Oh no! Oh no! I don't like where we're going with this.
What's the plan here?
Yeah, I don't think you should be toying with that magic any more than you already have.
Oh, I won't. It will just be merely a bit of flaunting it, I suppose. Something that he will not be able to get in his grasp.
And if he just wants to comply, why would you do this?
This is if he doesn't.
Mimori takes a deep breath.
What can I sell your comment on the side of my Discord pop-up, Shiva? That's funny.
If he becomes suddenly and uncharacteristically unruly, at that point, I don't care what.
Then we know what we have to do.
Regardless, I believe that we need to head back to Mistral Peak. I believe no answers lie for us in traveling to the Star Drake, especially now with the bounty.
Well,
Hey,
what are we going to do about our new friend here? Judea gesturing to the 3 Clydesdale big fish.
Should
Well-
we call Cut? I know that sounds bad, but at least he could.
We have his number.
We do. We have the
Well,
castle's
we do.
number.
It's a day of travel then.
yeah.
I meant for when we arrive.
We could call him now.
I look at Ash. Is that okay?
He could meet us. It would save time.
Okay. Dr. White, thank you.
Dr. White pick up on how terrible the party vibes are.
Yeah.
Probably.
She's gonna add on to the vibes with one more thing.
Motherfucker, why would you do this?
No.
Okay. Again, when we talked about the benefactor and how we're kind of waiting for the right time because, it needs to be relevant. I do have some additional information that could be relevant, but again, this is information though that could put you all in danger for knowing.
Now is not
mean-
the time to be skimpy with information.
Sure, but again, as long as all of you agree on this, because let me be very specific here. This is the kind of information where holding on to it will actively put you guys in more harm's way.
I don't know if this is a good idea right now. We only have 24 hours and we're kind of wasting.
Do you
Brief.
think it
20
would help
minutes.
with the situation that we are in?
I'm very uncertain. It might lead to something more that you might be able to investigate, but I mean, I can't be serious enough about the consequences for learning this. Things are
Who's
going
supposed to know that we
change.
know something?
What?
How are they supposed to know that we've learned something? Unless you're about to tell me that they're in our heads already, in which case,
Oh God!
I wish I'd known quite a long time.
Not quite that. But it's powerful magic at work is related to what I'm gonna tell you here, if you do wish to learn. There's a lot of very important details and information, and knowing something, this kind of something, just kind of pushes you a little bit closer towards a lot of extremely dangerous things.
So not what you did when you resurrected us.
It was. And I suppose a little bit of my own reckless curiosity is why I want to caution you guys about going into this without thinking about it.
What I'm saying is that you're failing to intimidate me. Party vote?
No.
I would like to hear it.
I think at this point we might as well hear it.
How else can we make the situation worse? Truly.
So that's 4 votes for yes, 1 vote for no.
Cool guys, thanks.
Elena, I think if it could at all be helpful in this situation, we might as well know.
She just said she wasn't certain. I'd rather it be certain, and we have a lot going on as it is right now. If it's as dangerous as she's saying it is, don't we have enough danger on our plate with being hunted? Well, Dea and Maple being hunted and the fish?
Alright, Dr. White, could it be helpful?
It would give you another point of inquiry, I suppose, when you're looking into things. You
Will it
might
be more
be
helpful than hurting?
That's the hardest part about all of this. I really can't say. If you guys do find out relevant information, which you might, I mean, of course it would be more helpful. But if this is just a dead end and you can't find anything as a result of knowing this information, then this is nothing and I've just put you in danger for no reason. It would
If
be
we
a
go
gamble,
back,
plain and simple.
Sorry for interrupting, but if we go back, we have 2 hours to find out about this stuff, right?
Oh, but then we have 12 hours. 13, actually.
13 hours.
Then you could meet us halfway here.
I think Ash is gonna glance over at Elena, glance back at the phone.
I do not believe. If you do not know the outcome of this information, let us see what we can get from Cut first.
Okay.
That
Do
I
you
will
vote now?
agree with. Okay, hold on. My vote is a maybe. We see what we get from Cut, and if we're benefit from him, okay. If we don't get anything from him, we'll call you back, and we can ask who the benefactor is.
Sounds fair.
All right.
Okay.
God, I'm so scared. My heart is racing right now.
Bro, you're fucking telling me I've been sitting on some fucking shit for a while.
Okay.
Alright, then
So-
we call cut.
I call Cut. Hello.
Yeah.
Well, really, it's the castle, and then Cut would, or somebody would have to answer.
I was gonna
Mhm.
say, Dea would like to escort herself and the fish the fuck out of frame.
Yes, the frame is away.
The fish slowly backs out.
Wait. 1 second. Before you call cut,
Uh,
turn off that phone.
it's off. It's shut. I snap it shut because it's a flip phone.
It's ringing, you snap it off.
We found out that whatever is bringing the dragon back is similar to what brought us back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And cut.
And Cut, how do we know he doesn't know about this already?
We don't.
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Okay, I'm gonna call him. Is that okay now?
I think this might be an extra trap. What if we end up fighting Cut and the dragon at the same time?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah, that'd be a cool fight.
I think Cut at least wants to protect his children, and if the thought is brought to his children, he will fight alongside us.
He thinks
It would be hard
we are
pressed
the
to believe
threats.
that-
I
Sorry.
don't know.
I would be hard pressed to believe that after all of this, Cut's animosity towards the Dreadworm, regardless of his involvement in its resurrection, is false. I think there is a likely chance that he would be willing to help us.
What if it's just an ego thing? What if he just brought the worm back to have something to fight?
Then
You
he
know,
will fight
keep
it.
the I don't know. If he wins, then he has nothing else to fight.
Then he just wants peace.
Don't. All right.
I see what you're saying, Brendan.
I don't think he wants to win. I don't think he wants peace. I think he wants to constantly be fighting.
Ash is BRB, so I wanted to ask him.
Yeah, that's a question we need Ash for.
Shit.
That
I don't
We
want to
don't have
call
to
Cut
know.
without Ash as well, so I
If
You
Cut
wanted-
wanted to fight, no matter what, why would he not engage Cielo now? Why would he be arguing peace with his people in the meantime?
What if that's also part of the deal?
Then you are becoming wildly more complicated than most plans.
I mean, does he really? You got a
Simple
big guy
as
controlling a big city, and that guy is being controlled by Cielo.
Is he?
I don't know.
The red man is usually the simplest solution is the correct one.
What if it's a complicated one this time?
Then color me surprised. I think Ash is back in his conscious body.
I am. Yes, hello.
We should call Cut.
Okay.
Here.
I call Cut, and the Dea and the fish and Maple are out of frame.
Yep.
Okay.
I would also like Ash to be out of frame.
Okay, out of frame. I will be in
Just
frame.
us three.
Just Elena.
My wings are spread out. It's fine. No one can see past them.
Onimori's struggling to push past a wing.
Just smothered.
God, amazing.
Bring.
Yes. Good morning.
Is this cut?
Yes.
Okay. So we have a bit of an emergency. Please take me seriously here.
What is going on?
We're on our way back to Mistral Peak. The Dreadworm has a bounty on us currently. We have 24 hours. We are on our way back to you right now. Is there any way that you could provide us some safe passage into your town?
Perhaps aid fighting the thing.
And or aid. That'd be great.
We should just fight now.
I know, it's a lot, and I'm so sorry, but it's an emergency.
There are alternatives.
I thought we were meeting him halfway to
Oh,
discuss.
my
Yes,
bad.
I would like to.
Or talk, that'd
Let
be
me-
cool
let me
too.
start over.
Yep, take it, Onimori.
And dude,
Hands it to Onimori.
Yes,
I was not clear on what we were talking.
Cuts.
Do you want me to
We
meet?
have information about the Dreadworm that could aid us in its defeat.
I'll
I
make my
wish
way
to be
you at-
as. Sorry, go ahead.
No, he just said I'll make my way to you at once. Where?
Yes. Here is our location, and I have Dea marked somewhere on the map.
He points to a location that's about halfway in between.
Okay.
Cool. The map
otherwise,
makers, again.
Woo! We make maps.
I would like to, as we are walking, if
Down.
you know anything about the Dreadworm, please share it with us now. I want to be as opaque as possible, but it can be difficult. If you know anything you haven't shared with me yet, now would be the wisest time to do so.
Yeah. So he mentions that well, he first just mentions the entire story of like what happened at their dad's, and as far as he remembers, which no additional information there from that. As he mentions, then beyond that, though, it's been strange. The Dreadworm is normally pretty forthright with his plans, but for some reason he seemed to be just biding his time, just sending these strange minions to the town to fight instead of actually attacking us directly.
Has he ever done that before? Attacked you directly?
Not yet. And as far as I'm aware, it was just to regain his strength. He looked different from when Ash and I faced him the first time.
How long has the Dreadworm been in these woods, terrorizing you?
Yeah, I've seen him for a little bit longer after I've been around. So, about 100 years.
So he's been here before you, is what you're saying?
A little bit before, yes.
And what of the dragons that you first warred with when you returned? Were they connected in any way? Do you have any suspicions?
I don't think so. I mean, whatever he's doing to control that strange, fleshy, horrible things, they didn't seem to be affecting the dragons, and honestly, as attacks from the dragons became fewer and fewer, it just became replaced by those strange abominations. I haven't seen anything, though, that implied that any sort of dragon was controlled by any of that weird fungal growth.
Well, it's no secret, Cut, that we know you were sent by Cielo. Let's just be honest about that. I understand that you're seeking out to cut ties with Cielo. Do you think the Dreadworm might also have ties to Cielo? Considering your similar past.
If it does, I swear to you, I don't know anything about that. And honestly, the motives still... I can't figure out any reason why they would.
Perhaps a failed experiment.
Perhaps.
Do you think the Dreadworm may yet be reasoned with?
I, personally, can think of no reason that it would actually talk with us. If you all have suggestions, I suppose I'd be, of course, willing to listen, but...
Ash did try. He wasn't wholly unsuccessful.
All I worry is that we're risking far too much, and something that might not happen.
Well, Cuts, you're going to have to fight it eventually, and it seems like it's only gaining power.
I know. So,
You'll meet us halfway?
I will.
Alright. Do we have any additional plan for meeting halfway? Onimori looks over the phone at Ash. Where do we want the battlegrounds to be?
Does Ash know any spots in the forest that would have a good open area?
You would. The place where
Yeah.
the three of you fought for the first time.
Fuck, yeah,
Oh
alright,
my
yeah,
God.
sure. Alright.
Fuck.
If we go to the ruins of the village, it would be an open space.
I'm sure they're gonna be okay.
I will be fine.
Then yeah.
Been a long time since I've been back there. Alright. If that's all, perhaps now's a good time to take a 15-minute break.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
sure.
Alright.
Given
Would you like
everyone...
to do
Yeah.
fun facts?
I would love to do fun facts. For those who don't know, we do give a little fun fact about our characters to let you guys know more when we come back from break. With it being a history campaign, we tend to give them about our past. So, fun fact about Ash. Ash would often greet people without speaking. Like a nod or a wave or something, making people think he did not want to talk to them. In all honesty, it was carried over from his younger years of shyness and not knowing how to talk to people.
Oh.
I just thought he was rude.
Yeah, everyone just thought Ash was real conceited.
So
We're
sad.
just way too cool for them.
Yeah.
Tuck
Oh
up
my god, he's so
cow.
mysterious. It's like Ash is quietly panicking, like, did I nod too much? Did I make too much eye
Yeah.
contact? Oh god.
Ash doesn't show it, but every time that he greeted someone, it was just like, oh fuck, that was too long of a nod. I made too oh fuck, I looked over there for too long. All right, look away, look away, look away.
Kinda weird. It's kinda weird.
no.
Just gotta go.
hmm
Poor Ash. For Dea's fun fact for this week. So, a trinket she loved as a child was a wind chime made out of shells, sea glass, and iron chimes. It took her 3 months of diving and saving to be able to afford it.
Ooh.
It's
I
so
like
cute
that.
and wholesome.
Elena once got caught flying in a thunderstorm, and when she landed, her hair and feathers were singed from electricity.
Good.
Good one.
How long did she spend afterward just like trying to zap people with static shock?
I guess it depends on when this was. If it was recently, probably as much as she could before it ran out. But
God.
Hmm.
fun fact.
Fun fact. In the military, Onimori often addressed people by their most formal title, even people he knew well or who he outranked.
Oh,
That's good.
it's a good boy.
A
Fun
polite lad.
fact. Fun fact. The Red Menace had a long-standing feud with Daya because their favorite ice cream was the same, and it was always out of stock. So whenever news of it being around reached them, they'd drop everything to try and get it.
Good.
I
That is
love
such a
that.
good fun fact.
I really love that because at that point Dia probably was like 6, and so
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
And I imagine Red Menace is just hyper competitive, so he's just kind of like
shove a 6-year-old out of the
yeah,
way.
you
to
just
get ice
hear like the
cream.
fucking like ice cream van just like trundling outside, and you just like shove over this child.
Oh, that was bloodshed at some point.
Oh my god.
100%. I just made this fun fact because there's this bucket of ice cream that I really want. That's real good and it's real cheap. It's like cheap. It's like $3,
Mhm.
and it's never around anymore. It's like a birthday cake ice cream. It's so good,
Oh, bruh.
Oh.
and you can never find it.
Mhm.
That was mad.
It's so sad.
All right.
Heck yeah.
As I guess we can hop back into it. As you guys have agreed to meet Cut way back in Ash's village, where the two of them once stood against the Dreadworm. As we will go ahead and cut over to the
Oh
room.
boy.
You
I have no
fucker.
vision.
I
Let's
hate
do
how
that
you
first.
had this map ready, you son of a bitch.
Hey, there's
I
there's
don't-
no vision.
There's
there you
no reason
go.
I took a 15-minute break there. No, not at all.
Oh, I
Boom.
see.
Let's get a full view of this
Hey,
map.
where's the
That's
fish
very
and
nice.
Maple and me? I'm gone.
No,
Wait, where's
there?
everyone?
Wait,
I
is
don't
there?
see me.
You're
Really?
right
Wait.
here.
Okay. Oh, wait. I can see everyone in the screen. I can't see them in the game.
Hold on, let me refresh because I can't see myself. I'm invisible. Oh, you
Yeah.
can't see me. Oh, I see myself now.
And
No,
the fish.
I forgot how big the stupid dragonfish was.
Love the fish.
Good.
God.
Trundling on behind
Bless the
I
fish.
can see everyone.
you. But yeah, you guys head to the ruins of the village. Ash, you recognize the rivers and trees and foliage around you. But as you walk through what used to be the village, all you can see is flowers and trees where the town once stood. You pass by nostalgic sites. The place where you first learned how to shoot a bow. The first trees that you ever like decided to climb. The first time you ever you met a displacer beast. As you get closer and closer to what used to be your home, you see Cut as he's sitting down like on a rock, clearly facing what probably used to be your guys' home. As he just kind of has like his legs just kind of like tucked into to his arms, just kind of staring out at the field.
I think Ash will sort of walk up to the gate, just placing a hand on the side of it, and just sort of staring out at everything.
Why is Onimori rotated?
God damn. Why do you keep doing this to yourself?
Get
I
tilted.
can't see it.
Anyways, yeah, you place your hand on the gate. Cut, he looks at you, seeing you at the corner of his eye. He just remains quiet as he just stares out at the village.
Oh yeah, Ash doesn't say anything either or make eye contact with.
Onimori chooses to not interrupt this tender moment.
I just know Dane and the fish are staying the fuck back. And with Maple, but I'm not sure if Ash has unsummoned her or not, but...
Maple, no. Maple's still on the fish.
Okay, we're gonna stay the fuck back. Honestly, maybe even catch using my ritual cast of silent image to just kind of make us look normal. Maple's a big dog sitting on top of a really fucking big horse, and Dea doesn't have star hair.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, that what a completely normal image is the dog sits atop the horse that goes blah blah blah.
He glances over at the horse.
Yeah, it's just opening its mouth really big and just like closing it.
Yo, cartoonishly just dropping that jaw.
You know, as a person who owns horses, I wouldn't be fucking surprised.
Yeah. Just a really derpy ass horse.
Be like,
Oh my
alright,
gosh.
cool.
Anyways,
Yeah.
as Cut, he gets himself up as he just kind of he pulls out what appears to be like a small basket as he takes out like a small what appears to be like a pie. As he kind of just like cracks it in half, the aroma hits you, Ash, as it's one of Don's recipes.
Yeah, fuck.
He doesn't look at you as he just very quietly says, "Whenever I come back here, I always make this in honor of her." He very awkwardly, at like a distance, hands you the other half.
I think Ash will go and I think he will pick it up, but he won't eat it. And I think he will stare out at everything else. And he'll just go,
I was able to speak with it. It is enraged by the death of its sibling. The same sibling whose powers you now possess.
Can imagine that its rage would be palpable at that.
It claimed that they were brought back to life by someone, that they were dead, not a human, something other. Would you happen to know anything about that?
No specifics of what brought it back, but I think I might have a bit of an idea of what it wants. Well, two things, I suppose. One, I think that it seems to be very much still bearing a grudge against me. Though I worry that it might not just be about revenge at this point. It's biding its time for something. If it wants its sister back, then it would have to kill me in order to get her, wouldn't it?
Yes. However, it is dying.
And that probably brings me to part 2 of what it wants. The Stardrake. It wants to consume it fully and become the next Stardrake.
It wants the power to make sure what happened cannot happen again. And it needs draconic essence to do that, pure in its form.
Imagine so. So, I suppose that's why I tried to scale the peak.
The dragons that you supposedly fought when you returned. What happened to their bodies?
With any that we killed, they were buried in the ground. Though, even then, the amount of dragons that still remain in that forest are fewer than the end of the war. I am uncertain where the rest of the dragons are.
I think Ash has set down the pie on the wall, and slowly but surely, Maple has come up along the wall and just slowly grabs the pie and is just like pulling it back with her. Not like all the way back through the gate, but like up against the edge of the gate, and is just now inhaling the half of the pie.
Good.
As Maple makes those noises, Cut notices.
Sure.
As he slowly tries to look at her.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Oh no.
He gives half of a smile as he looks at her. You can see the rest of his face is contorted with guilt.
Maple sort of like gives him like a shifty sort of glance and like guards the pie that she's eating. And goes back to eating it.
The worm was going to seek her out to eat her instead. And it is out of respect for the fight that I made for the dragons that they are not going to do that. But they are dying. Your person who brought you back to life, who were they? Do you know?
Do not. They gave me very little information. Only telling me that they brought me back to aid the world with the help of Cielo. They told me about the conflict and my fire for revenge was suddenly struck once again. I listened to less than I should have, ignored a lot of red flags, and here we are.
Then I believe that
I think Ash like takes a second and he glances over everything.
there is a chance that you could be played just like the Dreadworm is. We were not in the equation when the Dreadworm was put in place. However, it still stands. And to gain the power that is needed, you resorted to pulling from the Stardrake. it is possible that this was intended. For what reason, I do not know why.
Suppose that be on us to find out once we sort out this mess.
Once we confront the Dreadworm, and we are able to finally end its pain, I ask that you sever your connection with the Stardrake.
You can teach me how, I will. I'm in far too deep over my head.
How?
Can we hear him from here?
Intentionally, yes.
Can I insight that?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I know we're all kind of buddy now, but I'm just,
Whatever you want.
That's a fun assumption for you to make.
I know.
Oh!
Nice.
Well,
10.
I believe him. Cool.
Cut goes on to say, when I reached the peak and I fought with the Great Worm, or I fought with the Dread Worm over the Stardrake, I think part of what might be keeping me sane from the burden of the stars themselves might be the fact that the Dreadworm's also vying for control over the Stardrake still. Whatever poison it did, it may still be running through the Stardrake. I fear if we defeat it, I may lose control. I don't know if I'm actually strong enough to hold up the stars themselves.
This poison, you say, the Stardrake is infected.
That I think that's part of the reason the Dreadworm's still alive.
When you made your connection, was it a gift given or taken?
He gave it to me.
Okay, insight.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm also
Sorry.
going to insight that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go for it.
Don't trust him a bit.
28?
Oh, shit.
Where are my sheets? Where is my super suit?
Where is my suit? Where?
Oh, that's right. They pop up on the sheet now. Not as good.
Okay.
Thing.
With a 15, both of you realize he is telling the truth. With a 28 on top of that, though, additional context, the choices the Stardrake were probably given was to become infected by the Dreadworm or to possibly make a pact with Cut. So, while this was given willingly, I mean, it may have also been sort of a thing of a lesser of two shit options.
I will telepathically because I have that.
The
Say that.
EBS.
The
The
EBS
EBS.
system. Not listening to 80s rock. No, I'm kidding. She will tell that to Ash.
Okay.
That's all.
So, now the Star Drake lies infected by a poisoning made from the Dreadworm itself, powered by the necrotic energies that it produces.
Does.
It is suffering the same way that you have suffered in the past, and the same way that our people also suffered with the loss of their loved ones. It is
He nods.
attempting to claw back any ability to be able to protect its people. That is something that I hope that you could relate to.
He nods solemnly.
Then I do not see how we can kill it.
With the power of friendship.
Yeah.
I do.
Perhaps. No, go ahead.
I know that my convictions may not make sense to you. However, I believe that all life is sacred. And we making the compromise to trade even one for thousands of others, instead of seeking the choice to spare all, is a selfish act in and of itself.
He nods. Then our aim is to save the Dreadworm too.
Yes. It needs pure essence to stay alive. However, I fear what it might do with a connection to the Star Drake.
Its connection with the Star Drake, I mean, if you could sever both of our ties there, all that would be left would be to talk the Dreadworm down.
I believe it is something that is worth trying.
Then allow me to buy the time you need. I can use myself as bait, draw out the Dreadworm, give you the days you need.
And you will not kill it.
He takes his spear as he tosses it to you. No weapons, just ingenuity. I know this jungle just as well as you do. I can hide for long enough.
It has placed a marker on my companions.
First of all, wait, actually, real quick, Dea mentioned that, like, she got out of the way just in time, right?
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah.
Oh, we
No.
think that it didn't actually get the marker on it.
It
Sick.
did not get the marker. Yeah, no.
Fuck
Sorry.
yeah,
What I
oh
meant
my
was to call him out and
God.
be like, yeah, no, like, it's attempting to find Dea. It doesn't actually know where Dea is. 'cause it didn't
That's clutch.
cough,
Sick.
cough, get the cast Hunter's mark.
Oh.
All right, cool.
God.
But did it get anybody else? Not obviously
No.
not Dea, but it didn't
No,
get.
we
It
thankfully.
missed.
I assume it
Mhm.
missed because I rolled high enough on the perception to be able to dodge it beforehand.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
Maple and the fish, there's no mark on them either.
No, we don't believe so.
No. Yeah, I don't
Okay,
think so.
cool.
Hmm.
Not on the boys. Let's go.
Okay.
Ooh.
And you would be fine with relinquishing your power once this is all over.
I feared was the dreadworm coming for my people and for my children. I'd do anything to keep them safe, no matter how reckless and stupid and self-sacrificing it might be. If the dreadworm is taken out of the picture, I have no need for any of its power.
You might misunderstand me.
And Ash, I think at this point, looks at Cut.
All of the power you have taken, that does not belong to you.
Onimori kind of straightens up.
If it truly means peace for my people and peace for my children, then yes, of course. Besides, it was hardly ever my power to begin with, so...
Oh, I want to do a big old insight check on this motherfucker right now.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, I don't like him. I don't like him. Shoot him, I don't like him.
I wonder why.
I wonder why this motherfucker. Damn it, I'm just upset. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn it. Ash straightens up.
Do your best to delay it.
I think Ash will sort of turn around, scooping up Maple.
But as you walk away, he very, very quietly says, only you can hear this, says, I would not have killed her if I had known what I know now. I know that means little now, but I am sorry. As he turns away.
Ash sort of takes a second.
And none of us can hear that. Fuck you.
He doesn't look back at him. He keeps walking.
As Ash turns away from you and walks the other direction.
Oh my god.
I meet back up with the group.
He will delay it while we go and sever the Dreadworm's connection with the Stardrake.
Do we know how to do that?
The Stardrake is able to give blessings to others. It has given one to him as to fend off the others. However, it is poisoned. I believe that it can gift the ability to cure. As when I received its powers before, its magic flowed through my blood. I believe that I might be able to cure it.
So we head off for the Stardrake then.
Yes, I believe so.
Would we want Kurt to tail us? So that once we do sever the tie, we can take care of the Dreadworm. Whatever manner that might be.
I do not know if that would aid us. The Dreadworm was stalling to allow its poison to further corrupt the Stardrake. I do not believe it seeks to physically seek it out.
Just wondering what the best use of Cut would be. I don't mean to make any suppositions, Ash, but we don't want to needlessly sacrifice the man.
He will be fine.
If you say so.
He knows these lands well, and I do not believe he would allow himself to be caught.
Alright, then we shouldn't waste another moment then.
No, we should not.
As we're walking.
Wait, before we leave, can I just turn to
What?
Cut and just say, thank you for your cooperation?
He just nods quietly.
We'll
As
call
he heads
when we
up.
have mood.
I think Ash is going to like doesn't super want to hold on to the spear. I think Ash will pick it up, sort of look at it, and then toss it to Onimori.
Ooh.
Why do I have this?
It is his weapon.
Why does
His
he not have it?
agreement to not kill the worm.
So we leave him defenseless.
Like I said, he will be fine.
Alright, I guess I have this now.
Onimori, as you,
straps it next to Daibo.
as you hold the spear, it does feel magical in nature.
Oh, cool, neat. I don't know what that feels like.
Yeah, alright.
Nice.
That's pretty sick.
Onimori, it's a pretty cool spear.
That's
Wow.
cool. Maybe I'll use it, I guess, if Shivam wants to tell me what it does when I'm just sitting here staring at it for an hour and accidentally tune to it.
Has to be a long rest.
Ah, okay. Well, I'll wait
Am
then.
I going crazy? Nolan?
What?
Attunement. How long is that?
It's an hour.
Oh,
Yeah,
an hour.
that's
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
No, never mind. You're right.
Yeah, I was right.
Panicking. Good.
Yeah.
As we're walking, Elena will pipe up. Okay, so Do we want to ask Dr. White about the whole benefactor thing, or are we good for now?
I believe for now we are fine.
I think we have all the answers we need for now.
Okay, I put away the crystal.
All right.
Thank
Load it up for another day. It's fine.
fuck. I've had enough stress today.
All right. Well, with that, you guys head back on your journey to the peak, now having a proper goal in mind, and now a little bit of a timer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Subjecting everyone to a forced march so I can get the most out of my steady.
Zoom.
You do so as Onimori. You begin to power walk.
Let's go ahead and get started.
Activate your power walk powers.
Activates power walk.
How does you walk so fast without running?
I don't know. It's crazy.
Mm.
Oh, actually, I had a thing while we were walking. I forgot. Hey, Red Menace.
Yeah.
Okay, so two things. For one, do we still wanna, Ash and Omnimori take a watch tonight?
Yeah, I think they should stay together for now.
Okay. Because I feel
They,
like
they seem
Yeah.
they seem
Yeah.
yeah.
Secondly, would you?
Yeah.
I will try to talk to Day tonight. Hopefully,
Godspeed.
we'll see how that goes.
You sure then?
Yeah. Are you okay with taking one by yourself? Well, with Maple.
Oh,
Ish.
I'll talk to Maple. Yeah.
Okay.
How dare you?
Last thing. I wanted to check in on how you were doing.
I'm pretty good.
I meant,
Menace
well,
is diseased and bloodletted.
I mean,
There's like a blister on his face the size of a knife.
Yeah, no, there's like really red blisters growing around. They almost look like crystals. Like they're starting to
Oh,
kind
shit.
of harden a little bit. You have done nothing about this poison, by the way.
I think we might need to get you some medicine or something. Is there
sorry. Forgot to mention that, but you are still violently poisoned.
is there can I do like a
Fine.
med? See what I could do.
A medicine check?
Yeah.
Sure. This is gonna be a very difficult check. Probably about 25.
I believe in you.
I will aid.
If you
Thanks.
Are we helping?
I think
Kid-
as Ash
Okay, yeah,
leans
something.
down.
I was gonna say, Day has been reading her herbalism kit. She's
I also have a
I think
plus
that-
9 in medicine.
That makes
I
more
don't
sense. That makes sense.
Mhm.
You also could guidance yourself, I think. Maybe.
Oh fuck! I can. I can do that now that we're
Okay.
not near people.
Day
I'm a
is
guy
gonna-
Yeah,
that-
also it's because
Inspiration, Dea?
yeah. Day is gonna give her a bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
How-
needs to continue to not be a part of the conversation.
How do you bardic inspiration, Elena, as she's trying to heal Red Menace? Or, yeah.
As
Dead
she
Dead
Menace.
Menace.
The
God.
dead menace. That's what
I
it's
mean-
about to be.
I mean, as she sees that it's gotten a lot worse, she's definitely keeping a good distance away, as she's just like, you get to fix this. I am not going to.
I think Ash is able to help as he approaches and just goes,
If this poison is originated from the Dreadworm, then I may have some idea how it operates.
Okay. So I have advantage, I have guidance, and I have a bardic inspiration.
"Yep, don't fuck it up."
1 and 2. 1 and 2.
Oh, I'm gonna keep my bardic inspiration because I didn't even use that for this either.
Okay.
I'm
That's
good
29.
at this, guys.
29. With a 29, as you look at like the wound itself appears to be feeding off of Red Menace's like energy, as it
It's
is
like
almost
everything.
like actively trying to suck the life out of him.
Nice.
Ooh, okay. Question. Is
Yeah.
it if I like put some magic-y hand over it or something? Like I see medicine, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually what I was about to say.
Oh,
is like how
good.
you
Look,
kind of
lay
heal
on
this.
hands if you.
I,
You said you did cure poison and disease?
I already used it on Ash earlier.
You
You
have
used
multiple hit points of that?
no. Lay on hands is a paladin thing. That was healing hands, which is an Asmar
Oh.
thing. It's completely different.
Whoops.
Um,
One of them.
But yeah, so as you can begin to with your medicine check channel a little bit of healing energy into the wound, as the wound itself, the infection begins to kind of react as it absorbs some of that magical energy. As you realize, maybe. Yeah, it's gonna be the gross way. Maybe you can use your magic to overload the infection
Oh.
and basically burst them before you
Okay.
kind of cauterize the wound.
I rub my hands together. Okay, Red Menace, I can fix this. Do you trust
Yeah.
me?
Sure.
Okay. She puts her hands together and her magical blood covers her hands like gloves. And she's like, okay, I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna see. And she'll put her hands on to the worst of his blisters and stuff, and she'll put as much radiant energy, because I feel like this is a product from that fucking dreadworm. So she'll just pulse all of this radiant celestial energy into him, her eyes kind of flickering that gold a little bit as she's doing this.
That hurt. Oh. Oh no.
Are you okay? I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm fine.
Did it work? Did I do it?
Oh,
It did work
That's
as
the DM.
the things burst.
Ah.
Red Menace, with all the poisons running through your body and this being taken out, though, you do not feel great. You feel extremely sick to your no HP loss, thankfully, but you still kind of feel sick to your stomach. Hopefully a night's rest will eventually help you sleep this off.
I'm
but,
so sorry, but look, you're good now.
I mean, it helped with my appearance at least. That
Yeah.
don't feel great.
I'm so sorry. I don't have any tums or something.
It's fine. It wasn't your fault. It was whatever those things were.
Yeah,
did
those
that.
stinky plants. Yeah.
By the way, as the fucking boils are now on the ground, they're beginning to crawl away.
Oh,
Oh.
no! I
Can I
need
smash
this.
them? I'm
You
gonna
can.
smash them.
Okay, I'm so glad we got that off you, Red Menace. Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is
Yeah.
Don't like that.
You have every terrible thing happen to you here. You're so fucked up, dude. Oh no.
everything. No, nothing goes well for the Red Menace.
Yeah.
When Mori sees them move, he smashes them into the earth.
Yeah.
Does it work? Do they stop moving?
They do.
Oh, that's disgusting. I can live with the spider that blisters that move.
Yeah,
That's
that's kind of yeah. At least with the spiders, you can kind of try and make these things. I don't think are. Yeah.
the spiders help at times, but
At
those things
times.
those things I don't like at all.
Okay. Okay. Well, hopefully you feel better after a night's rest. You can take the first watch so that way you can sleep.
Yeah, I'll talk to Maple first. And then yeah.
Okay, cool. We keep marching on. Elena's gonna awkwardly wipe away the blister nastiness from her hands.
Oh, I'm so sorry about
No,
that.
it's okay. I'd rather help you and be grossed out a little bit than not and see you suffer.
It's disgusting. Jesus Christ.
We look great now, you know? Ta-da!
I will eventually. I just need to get some protein in.
Yeah. Anyway, we keep going.
Keep walking.
Yay! Red Menace is
God.
clean.
For one thing.
Yeah. You guys, you're cleansed. As
For
is there anything else you'd like to do today before you guys take a long rest?
I don't think so.
Mori's
Try a
just
little bit.
spinning the spear around in one hand as he walks.
Elena will fix his posture. Actually, you gotta go like this. I've been twirling around my cycle all day. No, I'm kidding.
Do I get the movement?
Yes, but maybe give me a session to figure this one out because I
That's
kind of I talked some hot shit and kind of figured like I can probably like figure something out between sessions, but then I was wrong.
It's a really cool stick.
It's a really
Cool, I
cool
know
spear
what it
though
does.
Sick.
that you can tell everyone about in the morning next session.
Hey.
Ah.
Oops.
Anyway.
Right.
We keep on.
As I think it's time for some watches. So I believe we have the groups set up. So Red Menace, Fish, Maple.
Same thing as last night where Elena and Redmond just run up and go, "You, I want you!"
Yeah.
For it to happen.
This seemed about right for the order?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys head to sleep, it is
What?
Red Menace, Maple, and the big old fish. You guys are situated around the fire. The big fish is just kind of like he nestles himself up as he just kind of like lies there lazily. What's Maple doing?
I think Maple is like lying on her back, doing like the dad sort of belly rub with like the half of the pie that she ate,
Yes.
and is just like, it's not like drool. It looks to be like what looks to be like a little bit of weird liquidy fire that is just slowly sizzling its way down the side of her face as she's just like laying there.
That's neat. That's good. Look, kind of rude of Cut to not make pie for everyone, you know. Like there were 5 of us. You made like tiny piece of pie. That was a fucking move from his part. Oh yeah, you don't understand me, right?
The fish stares blankly at you, blinking one eye than the other.
Maple sort of glances over at you and notices you're making noise.
Oh. Yeah. Can you spiders, can you guys talk to them? You can talk to me either, but you know, you're creatures also. Merlin's just
for the spiders to get them to be your translators.
Oh boy. Wait, I can talk to the spiders?
You can attempt to with persuasion.
I'll try then.
Oh no.
I've clearly said I think I've clearly played them as them understanding what you say. It's a complete toss up though whether they actually do something about it though.
Okay, -3 again, because
I think it's actually way funnier if it's way funnier if they always understand what you say. Like they just half the time they just don't do shit about it.
good. That's canon now.
Oh.
6.
No. Yeah, no.
Spiders stare at you blankly.
Oh yeah, that was worth a shot. Mm.
Maple just looks over at you and just.
Bleh.
Yeah. Hey fish, you're blub 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 blub.
Bloop bloop bloop.
Yeah, we understand each other.
Bloop 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 bloop.
You're blue. Very good.
Bloop.
Bloop bloop.
The fish looks offended.
Oh fuck. Well, I'll sit down and it will be a silent watch.
Silent watch. No, it's stupid. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
God. Oh. The new plugin just add stuff here. Oh, 15.
15. With a 15, you're reasonably certain it is a quiet watch, but thankfully not a silent watch.
Oh,
Doesn't seem to
good.
be anything around you of note either. Yeah.
Good stuff. I'm gonna wake up the others now, because you still don't understand me. I'm just talking to myself. And I walk to Ash and Onimori and shake them all awake.
Yes,
Don't
yes,
worry.
I'm up.
Good.
Spot
You
upright.
gotta teach me how to talk to Mabel sometime. That was very awkward
Do you
there.
know Draconic?
I do not.
Then
I
that
mean,
will be difficult.
at least a couple words, man. Like
I-
hey, or danger. Those would be cool. Or Cut's kind of an asshole for not bringing us by. That's the phrase I want to say to Maple.
I sort of glance over at Maple.
The Red Menace believes that Cut is an asshole for not bringing more pies to share.
And Maple sort of glances back over at the Red Menace,
Right?
has a resolute face, and just nods.
They agree with me.
Good night, the Red Menace.
A good night, then.
Amazing. As it goes over to Ash and Onimori.
Ooh.
How are you two looking?
He's just vibing.
Always vibing.
He's flipping around his cool stick.
He has cool new sticky ass.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ash. Ooh. I think Ash is posted up, like against a tree or something, fiddling with his bow. Sort of just staring into the fire.
I think Onimori specifically is not going to breach any certain topics. Doesn't want to be the first one to speak.
I think after a good amount of time,
Halfway through the watch.
yeah, Ash will sort of just go,
We do not know a lot about your previous life. You have not shared a lot with us. So I apologize if this comes across as rude.
Don't be.
Who were
Would you like to know?
friends when you were alive?
Onimori stares into the fire for a little bit. I had friends in the army, and there was a restaurant in the capital. I'd say the rest of them were the people who worked there.
And were you close with them?
Certainly.
I fought a great many battles with the people who lived in my village.
Ash sort of like picks up a stick and starts poking the fire.
Onimori just nods to agree with you generically.
The areas around villages had issues with maintaining crop growth and feeding their people.
It must bring back a lot of memories, seeing as these were your battlegrounds.
Yes. I fought with many people who sought to protect this area and its people from those who would push into the only lands that they believed to be fertile. However, I did this for both sides, as well as I was able to fend off any beasts that would attempt to steal from our gardens. I was also able to aid the dragons in finding peace and food away from the village.
Sounds like you stretched yourself thin trying to get to the best result from everyone involved.
That I did. There were many people who were still unsatisfied, believing that more could be gotten if areas were pushed into and land taken.
That is the thing about war, though, isn't it? Both sides is correct, generally speaking. Once you're into it, you only win if you win and you lose if you lose.
In my experience, history does not remember whether your cause was just. It simply remembers the tales of those who were victorious.
I couldn't agree more. It gets itself, doesn't it?
It does. While maybe idealistic, I thought that a peace could be reached, and it is what I strived for. It is an ambition that I have kept my whole life, and my new life, and do not wish to abandon it.
And I wouldn't want to make you Ash. I'll be honest, I envy it a bit. Sometimes it's good to keep that in mind. There can be a way where everyone wins. But sometimes it gets more complicated than that. Considerations must be made. But I like to think maybe there's an option out there where there's peace, where less people die. If only a few more people thought like that.
I think Ash eventually just tosses the stick in the fire that he was messing with.
Did you ever have anyone significant to you? Not like a group of friends, but someone that you cared for deeply?
Mori just watches you, waiting for you to finish the sentence. He knows what the end is. Obvious. He doesn't say anything.
I suppose it might be a leading question, but someone that you would be willing to do anything for. even to break your own convictions.
I wouldn't say break them, but enforce them.
Would you be willing to tell me about them?
Pauses for a really long time. They're at the end of the war. I suppose it might do well to explain. The war was not a fight over land, resources, or ideals, really. It was a war of unification. One where the goal was peace, if you would believe it. And it was the bloodiest war that we had seen to date. The idea was you had a leader. I suppose it would be your general, your major, your mayor, whatever. We had warlords. Military and government were one and the same. The only goal was that your warlord would be the last one standing, and then you would have unified. There was a point where you were simply fighting to end the war. If your warlord lost, the people would be slaughtered, because you had slaughtered them in turn already in the same war. You might understand my position now, Ash, why I envy the ability to look beyond the two sides and bring everyone together. There was no reason for people to be fighting at some point, other than war had already happened. There were two warlords remaining, my own and the other one. I did not like my warlord. She was bloodthirsty and wanted nothing but violence, and I feared that should peace finally be attained, those traits that made her an excellent warlord would make her a terrible leader to the people. The other one did not have that same problem, but because I was already fighting for my warlord and I figured I would win, I remained fighting for her. We had the other army cornered. And in an attempt to quickly vanquish them in their own city, the regiment was sent out. I knew it was a death march when I entered the war. That battle was not meant for us to win, but to end the war, regardless of whether me or my friends had died. But because I was already devoted to this warlord and I knew it would be the end of the war, I agreed, even if I was their leader. I watched my friends slaughtered by my side.
I am sorry for your loss.
That was when I turned around. And I all but killed the warlord. That's when I finally realized that my convictions were important. Sometimes people did matter more than whatever the war had become. But
And so this person that I had alluded to, not necessarily a person, but a set of ideals. Am I correct.
Could you repeat that? I'm sorry.
So this person that I had asked about, someone that you would stick through your ideals for, perhaps you realized that a person like that could hold a lot of power over you.
I don't think that was necessarily it. I don't know why it took until that moment when I finally had enough. That was what it took. I should have said no ages ago. I waited until it was too late.
Well, poor timing is something that we might be able to relate to.
Ash sort of glances over at Maple.
We did not speak up about the injustice that was caused until it was too late.
Like Onimori kind of does that like nasal inhale where it's almost a laugh. I can only sit and wonder what would happen if you'd said something earlier. That doesn't do any good.
No, it does not. It is the actions that you choose to carry out afterwards that matter all the more.
I suppose at the same time, Ash, I did swear, regardless of what happened during the war, once we were freed from our warlords, I would never hold anything that my fellow samurai had done against another, even if I'd fought against them. Because we were all fighting for the same reason. Peace, and if I wanted to rob them of that after the war was over, what had I even fought for?
I can understand where your head is at then. And I can see why I have seemed unreasonable.
I will say, Ash, when you were talking to Cut earlier, I'm quite proud of how you handled that.
If I wished him dead, it would not solve the problems that we have at hand. Killing him would allow the poison to seep into the Stardrake, and it would kill the sky itself.
I hadn't really realized that, but killing him now that the war has been over, is... I don't mean to emphasize with him, Ash, I know, but he has a family now. Outside of everything that's happened before, would his children know? He would simply be removing their father. I know it's more complicated than that, but I can't help but think of what it would be like from their point of view.
A key thing to think of is is that he... Yes. Fights for the people that he seeks to protect.
Everyone does, Ash. You, me, Cut. That's the problem, that's why war is so complicated.
Yes.
Everyone thinks they have the right about it.
And you are considered a fool if you wish all lives to be saved.
Idealistic, maybe. A fool, only sometimes. Sometimes it's the fools that get us the right answers. Sometimes the rest of us are too deep in the pain to really do anything clearly.
Perhaps.
Everyone has a place to shine.
If I may, I have a concern that I wish to raise with you. About the means of our revival.
Go on.
The doctor has been unwilling to share this information with us, saying that it would bring harm to us for knowing the information.
That does confuse me.
The only reason that I could think that that would be possible is if it impacts something that we are already aware of.
Then she would think us to be combative over it to each other? That's the only thing I can think of.
No, she said it would bring active harm to us.
What do you think it is?
I think Ash sort of glances over at the sleeping Elena.
She is on her back. Me, 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 me.
She's making the dad snores.
Yeah.
Also, I'm glad we cleared up the honk shoe versus the me, me, me.
Yes.
Yeah.
We still do not know the details of the god that Elena follows.
Well, we might know some things.
Ash
What?
cocks an eyebrow.
Anyway, just tilt his head a little bit. I think all in all, Elena is not a danger.
No, I do not believe that she is. I think what may worry the doctor could be related to Elena's lapse in memory. The only reason that I think receiving information could immediately bring danger,
Would it hurt Elena?
that is my hypothesis.
See where you're going with that. Just like telling us our memories of death.
Yes.
I think that makes sense now. That might be a better direct question for Dr. White. Because if it's not that, then I don't see any reason why we shouldn't know.
Yes.
If it is, then I think that should be Elena's choice.
I do as well. Part of the reason that I deferred earlier. Well, do not want to push too far into their watch.
Oh, right. I'll go wake them up. And Ash,
Yes.
I know sometimes I may be hush. Well, thank you for listening to me. He just walks away.
Ash doesn't say anything else.
I go poke the other two.
We
I
did.
would go
you
poke
know.
Elena.
Ah,
Elena can wake it.
Easy.
Fuck you.
As you poke Elena. Elena,
Oh,
you
no.
dream.
Oh no.
thanks,
Shit, my
Onimori.
Yeah, you poked her so hard she dreamed. Good job.
Way to go.
Easy. I should poke more people.
Good. As Elena,
Oh?
you find yourself in a very bright field. Let's see, there it is. As you are surrounded by just like sights and smells of like people yelling and having fun. You can see there's all these different sort of like booths set up, decorated with all these colorful sorts of like paintings and like balloons and all sorts of like eye-catching appeal. As there's a few small rides with people just like hand operating some like Ferris wheels and stuff like that, as well as different like food booths and stuff like that. As you can see a red-skinned tiefling man standing in front of you with a big beaming smile on his face. As he just like raises his arms out and says, "Ta-da! What do you think? We're your Trita."
She just kind of looks at him, then looks around. It's loud.
Well, yeah. It's nice though, right? Music, stuff like that.
She just stares at him, no emotion.
Oh, hold on. Let me get you something. He heads over to a booth of cotton candy. As you look around the rest of the carnival that Sage promised he'd bring you to. As he comes back, he has two things of cotton candy in his hands. As he says, "Which one do you want? The pink one or the blue one?"
Does it matter?
Well, I think someone has a bit of a sweet tooth.
She looks away.
Let's go with blue. It matches your hair. As
She
he hands
takes
you.
She just stares at it,
We'll go
unsure how
on.
to eat cotton candy.
As Sage takes a bite of the cotton candy, just kind of like looking at you, he's looking to see if you're going to try it. Oh my god!
Yes, Nolan.
Hair color confirmed.
Fuck.
Dude, she's been blue this whole time.
Alright,
That's
shit.
Blue?
We've had this conversation.
It's like a light.
So everyone thought it was
gray.
white. When I drew it for art fight, they're like, "Why did you make Elena blue?"
It's a blue net,
Because it's
yeah.
always been blue.
Alright, hey, thanks.
Blue.
Nah, we're all good. Anyway, continue. Sorry, fuck me.
It's white.
It's white, blue, I don't know. It's a weird color. Anyway, Elena will just awkwardly try to take a bite of this cotton candy and like gives a weird face when it like melts on her tongue, thinking it was like more solid.
Yeah. An extremely odd sensation, but well, I guess how does she think? Like, what does she think of it?
So Elena, how she is, does not eat a lot of sweets. So being able to eat sweets is like, she's trying not to show it on her face, but she does enjoy it.
As he gives you a little bit of a grin. As he does so, there's some people kind of like around, as like you can definitely tell with your extremely high perception. They're kind of like looking at you two and like and pointing a little bit. As like some just kind of like are doing some like hushed whispers. Others are just kind of like looking at you as like you can see like a kid kind of look at you point as his parent just suddenly like escorts him away.
Oh yeah, she's in full armor. She has not
Mm-hmm.
changed or anything, her appearance. Okay, is this it for the carnival?
Well, we can't just do this. We have to try out some games. As he looks around, he looks at a couple of games like the hammer game, the dartboard. As his eyes finally settle on a small little pool in like the center of the carnival. As he says, "Come on, follow me."
She just quietly follows behind him. She
Mhm.
knows of the stairs, but she chooses to ignore it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you do so. As you can see that in this tiny little pool, there appears to be a bunch of ducks, rubber ducks, floating around in it. As the carnival attendant just like says like, "Step right up, try the Lucky Duck game. Just 5 gold for a try, could win a fabulous prize." As Sage pulls you two over, he says, "Oh, let me get a go." As he pulls the duck, and there is a red marking on it. As the attendant says, "We have a winner." As he hands Sage this small chicken plush, as he smiles and looks at you. Well, come on, Churita, do you want to try the game?
I just pick a duck?
Yeah, it's easy enough. As long as you get the right color, you win.
She reaches in, just picks a duck up, and there's like a red X on it.
Ooh, not a winner. Sorry about that.
She glares at the carny.
Yeah, he looks pale as he says, "Maybe you'd like to try again a couple other times."
She keeps trying, and she keeps getting X's. No matter what duck she picks, it's always an X. She doesn't get the concept of this game.
Yeah. You do so over and over and over again. As it's just not working for you.
This game is dumb.
As you frown, he just kind of smiles as he looks at the chicken plush. The chicken plush has a bit of an angry expression on it as he kind of like he holds it towards you, and just says, "You know, this kind of looks like you."
You're not funny.
He grins as your expression now fully matches the chicken.
Just stares at him.
As he does so, the carnival attendant says, "Would you like any more tries, Prince Sage?"
Her eyes go wide hearing that and looks at him.
Sage winces.
Her body immediately stiffens up even more, and she does like a very deep bow.
None of this, please don't stop, please, no, oh god.
Excuse my behavior, Your Highness.
Oh no, none of this. Hey, can I be honest with you, Churita?
Whatever you wish.
Hmm.
She does not rise from her bow.
He gently grabs your shoulders to lift you up from the bow.
She will slowly stand, but she will not look him in the eye.
You are perhaps the only person in the castle that would dare do things like insult me. It was refreshing, to say the least.
It is punishable by death.
Well, not unless I keep it secret.
She'll finally make eye contact with. What are you saying?
I'm saying that I am surrounded by people who shower me with praise, tell me that I'm doing absolutely nothing wrong and could never do anything wrong. And I'm kind of scared about what that means about my actions, and, you know, if anything I do is actually worth doing. I figured if I could actually make you laugh, that would be a actually good joke I told. If I could make you smile, then it actually meant something, and, you know, wasn't just people trying to butter me up.
She just kind of raises an eyebrow. You want me to be honest with you?
Please, please.
You're pushy.
He snaps back for a second.
You are too forward. And you are in my personal...
As... Sorry. As he looks at you and says, "Oh, I see. I'm sorry."
She's kind of taken aback by that. Your
Can-
apology is accepted.
Can we maybe start over? I noticed that, well, not a ton of people talk to you, and I think that's unfair of them.
She stays silent. Then says,
Oh, go ahead.
it is not unfair of them. They have a reason not to talk to me.
Still just don't think it's right. I mean, look, if I'm being too pushy, if I'm in your space, sure, but at least if you ever feel the need to, you can talk to me as a person, not as a prince, please.
Okay. Sage.
That's good. Then, it's nice to properly make your acquaintance, Elena. As he sticks his hand out.
She awkwardly does the same and almost accidentally crushes. She doesn't know her own strength.
He winces but remains silent, having broken this ground properly, as he says, "Here, peace offering for all I've done," as he hands you the chicken.
She holds the chicken and she like squishes it. And like her face, just very, very minute change, softens a little bit.
Yeah. It makes a little macaque noise. As he smiles and says, it's actually really cute.
It is very squishy.
I meant you.
She awkwardly blushes and looks away.
And as you do so, memories begin to flood into your mind once more. How this little outing would eventually turn into a series of dates, into an inevitability. You never knew at this point that you were incomplete. And this right here is the meeting of your other half. As Elena, you wake up.
Hold on, put the... Oh, you got the art.
Oh. Art.
Art.
Or
Chicken does the
Why are you
like
posting in the wrong place, Shiva?
It's
Shiva,
in
what the
art
fuck?
too.
Sorry.
How do you do that at the same time?
Kill you.
Look at the chicken. That's
Mm.
the one
The
thing I'm
chicken.
proud of.
We stan a chicken.
He's so cute.
Elena looks
I
like a
love-
CEO.
You're right.
It does. Like a hip CEO that's like, oh hey, I'm young and I know the trends.
She looks like she's gonna sell you a medical device that doesn't work.
Stop.
Uh,
Anyway, who's waking me up, Onimori?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Become an alpha male now.
I'm gonna kill you. Anyway,
Stupid.
when you wake her up, there's already tears running down her cheeks. Like normal tears. The normal kind. And she wakes up and she like jumps almost and looks over at you, trying to like get her bearings together. Hi.
Are you okay?
She like quickly sits up, almost like taking you out with one of her wings.
Onimori steps back, perfectly in tune, ready for an attack.
Steady.
Activate steady.
And she like quickly is trying to wipe away her tears and everything. And like her hands are shaking as she's doing this. I'm okay. Yeah.
I'm not going to question your own judgment of yourself, Elena. If you want to talk about it, you can. If not, I will simply be on my way. I hate Onimori.
I love Onimori. That's perfect.
No,
He sits down.
You just get it. You can go rest. I'll be
I think the second that Elena started stammering, Ash, who was awake for this watch,
Yeah.
I forgot.
glances over, sees them starting to stammer when Onimori like first woke them up, has gone over, grabbed a sleeping Maple, and is just setting them in Elena's lap and just goes,
You can tell us whenever you want to, or not at all.
I will go
However,
wake
you
up
need to
Elena.
calm down.
She just kind of holds on to Maple and just kind of takes deep breaths when Maple showed her that thing.
Yeah, the maple thing.
the
Maple
Maple
thing.
thing that she was not able to explain at all.
No, but Maple tried, and that's what counts. Thank you. Maybe in the morning, and she'll kind of make eye contact with you, Ash. And then kind of awkwardly look over at Onimori.
Onimori's nudging Dea in the shoulder.
I will tell you in
What?
the morning.
That is all right. Well, attempt to compose yourself. Your watch is next.
Yes. Go rest. I'll be fine.
Ash nods and goes and plops back down by the campfire where he was.
Does Onimori also go?
Dea, wake up.
Wait. Dea.
Oh shit.
What?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh
You're
shit!
doing us the same. What the?
What
The same
fuck?
night, you son of a
As
bitch!
you sleep, Dea,
Oh god, it's
Oh my
happening.
god!
feel
Jesus.
yourself in a very inky black void. You feel something watching you very, very closely. As from the inky black void suddenly forms a smile with snake-like teeth that just stare at you. As you wake up.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
Cool, I hated that.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
That's super cool.
We go from happy, fun time carnival to that.
Yeah.
Who knows what that meant? I bet it's not important.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Not at all.
She's probably a moment that awake the moment Onimori goes to shake her.
Mhm.
As like I don't know how Onimori's waking her up, if it's with Daibo or with his.
Poking her with his foot.
Golf swing with Daibo.
Oh, you're dead. No.
It's like he tries to like get her again, and she just grabs his foot. I am awake.
Good
Makes
morning.
it stop. Whatever time in the morning it is. She lets go and just starts, collecting her things.
Onemori sighs as he walks away. He goes back to Lane on his back on the ground. Probably asleep.
Motherfucker.
What are you rolling for?
Perception.
Oh, okay.
Perception! What the fuck? What I'm supposed to be?
I'm muting myself.
Also, I did know about the sheep. It was in the middle of Onimori and Ash's sheep, but I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh yeah, our watch check was fucking perception. I'm
What
blind.
do I see?
Oh.
Oh shit, what do we both see?
The sheep.
Wow, the sheep!
Elena.
As, yeah, you guys also are relatively certain there is nothing dangerous around. Like,
Cool.
no bad vibes here on this watch.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. At least that word. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, Dea, do you want to look at the start thing? Is anything happening?
I can see if anything else has. Yes. And Daya's gonna set up her navigator's tools and see if, for some reason, more stars have gone missing.
Has any?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, wait. Yeah, perception check already. Yeah, with the 18, no stars are missing out of the sky, which means Cut should be doing fairly well against the Dreadworm this night.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Hmm.
Yeah, Daya relays said information. Everything appears to still be in order. I believe things are going well.
Dea.
That is my name.
Yes. Yes. Do you mind if you could paint something for me?
What do you want me to paint?
So, Ash told me I had this tattoo on my back, and I would like to see what it is. If you do not mind, of course.
It raises an eyebrow. You were like the last person I expect to have that sort of ink on you.
Hey, to be fair, I didn't know until someone pointed it out to me. I didn't know.
I mean, unless you have eyes literally in the back of your head, how are you supposed to? Unless you decide to go on a... Yeah, never mind, I'm not finishing that sentence. Show
Okay.
me.
And she'll awkwardly show you the back of her dress so you can, because she can't reach, because, wings.
Yeah, no, Elena's like trying to reach back, her wings are in the way. Daya just like shoos away her hands, probably getting hit in the face with wings. Just like, just stop fucking moving. I can.
Okay. I'm sorry.
And yeah, Daya's gonna see the sick ass sword tattoo, I guess.
Okay, so I forgot to mention this when Ash looked, but I'll mention this now. He'll know the same thing. When you look at the sword tattoo, you see that, because, right? But you also see there is more stitch scarring on the base of her wings than you've seen anywhere.
Oh. That's an interesting thought, Daya thinks. She'll bookmark that for later, for sure.
God.
But yeah, she will tell you to sit down, stay still as she draws the sword.
She'll
once
do
she's-
that.
And once she's done, she'll zip Elena's dress back up and show her it. This is-
Alright, great
this is it.
DM. Does anything happen when I see it?
Sorry, I thought I
Incredible.
I really thought I earned that one.
Nope,
sorry.
not at all.
Not
Oh.
yet, keep working.
History check?
Okay.
History or religion?
Ooh. Both are 0.
Yeah.
Good vibes.
Guidance. Fuck it. 12.
12 ain't enough, sorry. You feel like it's on the tip of your tongue. It's something important. But it's not quite there yet, you know? You're getting vague flashes of, like, when you got the tattoo, why you got it, but, like, just not quite, you know, clicking together.
Just takes the parchment that you've given her with the tattoo on it and just stares at it. Like her brows are furrowed. Just, this looks familiar, but I don't know.
Yes, and if you keep staring at it that intently, you're going to light the paper on fire.
Can I do that?
No.
Oh.
I haven't exactly heard of people doing that before, but you are just staring at it like your existence depends on it.
Maybe it does. I mean, I don't remember why I have this on me.
I mean, how bad of a drunken decision do you think that you might have made in your life?
I don't know. I mean, I drank one time and I didn't even feel anything. So, I mean, I don't think I can get drunk really easy.
Then it must have been one hell of a binger if you let someone tattoo this giant thing on you.
Maybe. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, yes.
So, how do you feel?
About what exactly?
I mean, she just kind of motions to all of you. The star?
Well, things are definitely taking an interesting turn. I am honestly genuinely surprised. That cut is not what I initially took him for. Perhaps people have gotten their fucking act together since I died.
Have they not when you were alive?
No. So many fucking officials either poor at their jobs, trained inadequately, or just there because of nepotism, and not caring what the end results were.
Okay. I mean, you look cool, if that gives you anything.
Yes, I actually do quite like this. I had thought about getting something of the sort. Perhaps not a constellation done in my previous life, but it was not something I was able to do.
What constellation was it again?
This is Scorpio, the one that has most recently fallen.
Are you a Scorpio?
I believe I am.
Well, that's cool. Kinda like a calling from the heavens sort of deal.
Well, at the very least, they confirmed the time of year that I was found, so congratulations. Thank you, gods.
Can I see it?
The constellation is on my arm. You can see it right now.
Can I make an Arcana check?
Sure. What are you trying to find out?
I want to see if this is permanently seared into her arm, or if this is just kind of like a brand showing off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is... I don't know. Like, if it's like a claimed thing, or if it's just kind of there. Guidance on myself. 'Cause I need it. 13. It's cool looking.
It's real cool looking. You can tell, like, as I'd give you at least this base info. As you look at the tattoo itself, like, obviously, if it was removable, it probably would be really, really hard to remove it.
It's cool and pretty.
Yes, and I'll take that at least. At least it is not something that is a lot worse to cover.
When we got to the Star Drake, are you going to give it back?
You do remember that to give it back I have to die, correct?
I mean, but what if the Star Drake just kind of... Well, I mean, you could ask, be like, do you want it back? And be like, oh, sure, and he'll just take it being very nice, because you're giving to him very nice. I don't know how it works.
I am loath to believe that that is how it will most likely go down.
One can hope.
One can dream.
Well, I mean, I thought, like, dragons were dreams, and, like, I never thought of Star Drakes being a thing, or, you know, not less a scary worm as a nightmare, really. So, I mean, anything is possible. Things have drastically changed since we have died.
That you are true about. I could never have imagined that this is what the world is like.
Do you like the world now, or did you like it when you were alive?
You definitely see Dea visibly pause for a moment. In terms of the experience, what exists now, or just the expanse. I think I have been enjoying this time. Experiencing more. Quite a bit.
She just grows this big smile. Well, I'm glad to hear that.
My company present is another story.
Oh. She's kinda... The smile is a little less now. Okay.
Yes, is that you need me for?
Yes, thank you. Do you want something in return?
Well, I could ask you to pay me my regular commission fees.
She starts sweating a little bit and looks at her 10 gold in her purse.
Now, considering that this was a very simple black and white picture, no shading, simple outlines, 50 gold?
Can I slowly pay you back?
I think that could be arranged.
Okay.
Plus interest.
Oh, okay.
Don't
You're
worry.
not getting any gold this campaign, are you, Izzy?
Nope. Because I give it away to all of my friends. Because they need it more than me.
Don't worry, I'm sure you will get a wonderful boon at the end of this that I can just take a bit off of.
Okay. Sure.
Well, if we are done here, I'm going to return to my books now. And Days is gonna vibe the rest of the watch.
Okay. Anything else you two do separately?
I'm just rubbing Maple's belly.
You do so.
I think.
Does Maple purr?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my god.
Good.
Oh, is it like a bigger, not like a cat purr, but like a big cat purr, like a lion or
Like
like
a
a
lion
cheetah?
purr, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, perfect. I think Dea might actually put down that mental image, that dream that she had, that face. She's sketching that out in her book.
Mm-hmm. Just like the teeth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, Dea, can I give you a trade instead?
She slams her book shut, like kind of like panicked at you of just like 1 to 100, like like a yes. What?
I pull out my camera.
What is this?
I can take your portrait with this. It's really cool.
Just kind of staring at it. She probably turns her paintbrush around it so it's like the wooden end and just kind of pokes it.
Nothing happens, it's just a camera. Okay. Pose like you would normally.
I think Dea, maybe not like a normal pose, but she's probably seen a few of the like portraits that have like that weren't hers. Of like, no, you told her to pose. She is posing.
Okay.
She's gonna probably like do like the classic like sitting down, hands in the lap, like what's the word? Like, you know, like how like emperors and kings or rich people always like have
Like that very prim proper.
yes, the shitload
Yeah.
of portraits of themselves because they can.
Yeah.
That.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, and ka-chink, and she takes a photo, and then the little thing comes out, and she like waves it around in the air for it to develop, and then she'll hand it over to you. It's you.
I think she was fine for the photo, but once the flash went off, like it just like it did flash bang her because she she's rubbing her eyes. Ah, technology, it is wonderful. Hooray that I have missed this.
But I hand her over the little photo.
Yeah. Probably flipping to a not as sketchy page with a scary mouth. I think Dave's just gonna tuck it in.
Isn't it cool?
This technology is very interesting.
It's called a camera.
And this is commonplace now?
I think so. I mean, I kind of remember it like more of an old-fashioned this that didn't pop out the little pictures. But yeah.
I have not seen such ingenuity since Daedalus, I would think.
Daedalus?
The potion that we found.
Oh,
The
did
ma-
you figure out what it does?
Vaguely, it is made to be rubbed on the skin like a lotion or a balm, but
She sits down and holds out her hand. You wanna try? On me, so that you don't, die.
Explode.
well, I do not know if it is A, permanent, or B, if it lasts forever or not. If I were to use it on you immediately, it would go to waste.
Oh, not even like a tiny little drop?
Could I even do a tiny little drop, Shiva?
You might not fully understand what it does.
But is it a drop I can take?
You can try.
Fuck it.
Oh god, let's do it. Let's go.
Elena's guinea piggin', fuck it.
And that's
Okay,
how
okay.
Elena died for the second
This
time.
is how Sheila. So, she'll hold out her right hand, her non-dominant hand, just in case anything happens. And when she does, you see there's a scar in her palm.
Another mental bookmark for later.
This
She'll-
isn't a stitch scar. This is a scar. Like,
Oh yeah, Dan knows what scars look like.
okay.
Nope. She'll take the potion bottle, drip it on your hand and let you rub it in.
Right.
What happens?
As you begin to rub it in and try to like cork up the bottle,
Does
the
it
rest of the
stink?
liquid that's inside of the bottle, like it almost looks like it's magnetically attracted to like the portion that's out. As it seems to just be like it's sticking up to the top of the bottle trying to get out.
Oh, fuck.
As Elena, you begin to rub the lotion into the skin.
Just my palm. Because
Yeah.
I don't know what it does.
It begins to form like a metal glove around your hand.
Oh.
It fits absolutely perfectly. A gauntlet that's just perfectly tailored to you.
Ooh. Look.
Fascinating. I did not know. I did not know Daedalus had this kind of technology.
It's shiny.
It is liquid armor.
Can I take it off?
You can, as it begins to kind of like drip off of your hand.
Can Dea try and catch it back in the
Oh,
bottle?
here, yeah. Here, I
You
put
do-
it in.
You do so.
Well, I'm glad that at least I have a vague idea, well, less vague idea of what this exactly is.
Did it give off a smell or anything?
Vaguely metallic.
Okay. Cool. Well, hey, now, in case, we get into a fight or something, you can use this and you won't be as... She doesn't want to say the word weak, but it's there.
I'm aware of my shortcomings. I do what I can.
I mean, you're really powerful. Your magic's really cool and the paint's cool.
I am still aware it is not enough sometimes, however. It would be foolish of me to say that I do not.
Okay.
Right.
The sun rises.
Sunrises. You put away the bottle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Save for a rainy day.
Okay.
Or a day where we will get mauled by the Dreadwort.
Yay!
Yeah, I will note it's probably like most armor sets or anything like that. It would probably take you a decent while to put on.
It's like, what, 30 minutes to put on, 10 minutes
Yeah,
to
it's
take
not
off?
like an action. It's like it is a solid amount of time. It's gonna
Yeah.
be 30 minutes to apply.
Oh fuck, is it even armor that I can even wear though?
Who knows?
Ooh.
Man, I only wear light armor.
Also, y'all need to hit that long rest button. Ash! Please.
I
Ash
didn't
is just
use
always
any
injured. What do you
bottle.
mean?
No, please.
Oh, that's right. Whoops.
I would like all my spells.
I didn't even use anything.
It's the habit.
It is. We wake up!
And you wake
Wow.
up and you put away the potion.
Who wakes up Onimori?
Wait, real quick, wait.
Oh,
Dea,
fuck.
go ahead and roll me a performance check to draw them out.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Performance.
Comes to life and eats you.
14.
14, womp womp.
Oh, I wanted to know what happened.
You put in your thing and that's it.
Okay.
That is all.
I'll wake up Onimori. Sure.
So you go to wake Onimori.
Oh, God.
Before you can even touch him, he grabs your ankle.
Ah! I fall. Good morning? Hello? Onimori?
Play it.
Elliot?
What happened? He just muted. Oh my
my-
god, what's happening to him?
I'm an idiot. I
Just
thought I
kill him.
unmuted myself.
I'm sitting here panicking like, oh fuck, what's about to happen?
Onimori has turned into the Dreadworm.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
He just looks at you and just kind of looks around and goes, "Good morning."
Uh-huh. Good morning. Can you let go, please?
Oh, he lets go.
How strong of a grip was it?
Like, it hurt.
Did it though?
Did it?
Did
Can I
it?
roll to attack?
Yeah. Dude.
What does this mean?
Roll a grapple check, I guess?
Roll a grapple check?
Can I contest or no?
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck?
Why
It's
is this
a
happening?
C. I want to see.
Oh?
Oh, I rolled kind of low.
Yeah, you did.
What is it?
Before
Athletics or
Elena kicks you
Athletics
in
or
the fucking
acrobatics,
face.
yeah.
athletics?
If Elena rolls higher, she can kick you in the fucking head.
Okay.
Oh, close. She just falls.
Yeah. It's not like it wasn't an inconsiderable amount of pressure, but Elena, you don't feel too hurt by it beyond just being yanked to your yanked to the ground.
What's with you guys and my ankles? Like, first Maple, sniped me at one point with the ankles. Now it's only more. Fuck off, y'all.
This is a party of ankle biters.
God.
Ash stops and glances over.
You have very trippable ankles.
Okay, well, thanks. I, don't expect to be grabbed by the ankles ever, but now I will be
Well.
keenly aware.
Well, we should get going.
Onimori, are you okay?
Yes.
Oh, insight, my guy.
Like, every time I say anything, you're like, insight.
Because you just grabbed my fucking ankles when I went to wake you up. What the fuck?
Okay, he was definitely already awake.
Oh, I don't like that. She's kind of gives you a knowing look, like, I know. But she doesn't say anything.
He doesn't give you any sort of look because he's wearing a mask.
Yeah, because he's wearing a fucking mask.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, well, I guess I'll go wake up the fish and Red Menace.
Incredible.
Fucking stop.
Well then,
Stop what? I'm just here.
are we ready to hit the road?
Sure.
Yeah. Wait, Shivan, how am I feeling? Am I better?
You're feeling better from the sickness, from not from the spiders.
Nah, I didn't
So,
expect to be better
You're
from the spiders.
better, but not great. You have less diseases running through here. What's wrong with your character? What have we done with him?
Man,
Man's just poisoned inside and out. There's
Nemo's
no.
it's the dust heap.
Okay, Nemo's also willing. Yeah, it's the dust heap just conditioning everyone to just be like, I'm fine with every disease possible.
Oh my god.
Oh god, no, what if it's the mentality of I'll get every disease so I can be strong against every disease?
Oh my god.
I can't wait for your rematch with the Ashura, where the Ashura just suddenly sees you crawling back into the dust heap. Let's go. I'm ready.
I'm ready to protect you guys.
I'm gonna kill the king.
It's like crawling forward with one arm.
Anyways, it's time for you guys.
Throw it over the fire and starts walking.
All right.
Hit the road.
You guys march on. I think that's a good and nice and quiet way to end tonight's session.
No, no.
Yeah.